once you touch something great and you get rewarded and you just keep doing it. I don't know where that drive came from. I'm just super competitive. It's some type of beast inside, right? Where even now, I feel like I can gravitate and grab that. It's like, yeah, your name's there, but I want my name right above your name.
It's cool to tell you guys this stuff because I feel like I haven't it's just cool to just say it out loud. Like these are a bunch of thoughts. I feel like these are things I think a lot, but to put it in a perspective in a way of explaining it to you guys is therapeutic. It's like, man, this is what you're trying to put together in your head. It is as good as it sounds. It's just there's a lot going on sometimes that you can't just line it all out that way. I'm thankful every day. Every single day for this and this. I don't even remember my life without a bike. I just know that's a part of the story and the beginning of it, you know? Because I mean, before that, I'm sure I loved riding so much. It was super obvious. I grew up in Serra Mesa, so it's like a neighboring little town, central of San Diego. It's I feel like everything from my house was about 10 or 15 minutes away, so I felt like I was just in this perfect little zone. I started riding around 4. Kerley Moto Park, that's where I started. My preschool teacher's kids were riding at that track, so they were like, oh, well, we already go here, so I'm sure your kid would like this. My parents brought me there, and it was it became an addiction. I loved riding so much. I've always been kind of competitive. It's always been in my nature.
It's Kerley, the tiger.
I just couldn't do team sports. So I think being at the track and racing another kid from start to finish was just this evident, you won or lost thing, you know? So it was I liked it. Once I started winning stuff and getting stuff for it, you know, you just never stopped doing it. It was my freedom.
If it wasn't for my bike, then I wouldn't be here right now.
All right, there you go.
I like that bike.
My parents just wanted to follow whatever I'd follow, and I think they've even told me if it was tennis, if it was baseball, you know, whatever it might have been, soccer, they would have supported me regardless. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to be where I'm at today or accomplish the things I've done. So they started taking me around the country to go to nationals and stuff like that. He'd drive me there. Dennis was in the back seat with me. I remember that one.
In the racing days, yeah, we were friends. He was a little younger, and you know, when you're 12 and 10, it feels a lot different. Chad's a competitor. You know, he comes from BMX racing, and that's what it is. It's competition. It's first one to the finish line, and he was that kid.
With racing, it was a lot more it's not okay if you lose, you gotta go train. So for me, that's what made me not like it. I was at a race and there was a skate park right next to it. And I couldn't get myself to care more about that track and racing than going to that skate park.
I was 13 and I skated and BMX'd, and I really liked BMX, but I didn't really know anyone who did it besides racers. And I knew there was people doing it, but when I came here, I was I literally found my home. Yeah. And I just tried to get here every day I could. I saw Randy, his dad, pull him up the first time ever on that red 2-hip, and I was like, what are you guys doing here? Yeah. And he laid it down. He's like, I think Chad's more into this.
It wasn't normal for racers to be at the skate park really either. It's you don't go there because you can get hurt. Next thing I know, I'm just at the skate park all the time, and everybody was showing love through racing, and I could use those connects to help me get to things that I needed in freestyle.
Chad was not just the normal racer kid. He was the best in his age group. He quit at the top of his game.
But it was still bike related, so it wasn't I was giving up the bike and the talent. It was a freedom, a way of not being at the track and racing from start to finish every time, and just being out here and all the stuff that I really actually liked and cared about.
We just get dropped off here, figure out a way to get here and get home, and you're here for 8 hours. You go get lunch, you come back, you go get snacks, you come back. We were riding all day. That's what was important to us, because we loved it.
Sick kick. I mean, they would hold all BMX contests here. For me, amateur contests that I was able to do good there, it would bring me to the Do Tour and it give me a chance there. So it was a bunch of chances to like really get in the game from this skate park in particular.
Once I was stepped in, I didn't step back out.
He's just got this street-inspired style, so look at this.
To us, we were just doing what we should be doing, you know, like investing back into BMX with our homies. We like really became family.
Yeah.
I bought an RV and we all just jumped in it. I was young, like I was making this video at like 19, so Chad was still in high school.
What up? My name's Kerley. I'm 16 years old from San Diego, California.
It was like all my best friends were just pro riders and 90% of us lived in the same house. Chad lived 10 minutes away. Yeah, it wasn't really thought out. It was just like what we're supposed to do. We're doing contests. We're gonna try and do as good as we can at everything. We're gonna piggyback off those and stay later for the contest. We're gonna go to Barcelona together afterwards. Like, and we didn't think like we're living the dream or like let's follow a path. It was like we were just taking advantage of a good situation. And for Chad, it was like this is the path right here. Yeah,
Exactly what I wanted to be doing. You know, for me, that was the way I had to express myself. This is Kai. This is my son. He is 3 years old. He's about to turn 4. He's just been hanging out with me, really, every day.
I'm from Northern California. I moved down here in 2016 for hair school. And then one of my friends, she was dating one of Chad's friends. And so she was like, I think you'd really love Chad. We met and literally never stopped hanging out. He's such a good dad. It's been so cool to see since we've met to where he is now. He really puts being a dad as his top priority.
His skills are way beyond what I have. He rides all day. Who knows what it leads to? I know having the bike control that he does have will help him in other sports. I'll miss these days, they say, so I'm just in the mix. Every day that he wants me to do anything, I try to entertain it. But yeah, he's my little man. I love him. It's weird that life came early in like an action sports career. It's like it was all younger. A lot of these sponsorships that may not come around nowadays, a lot of these things, I hit that last curve of the end of Do Tour days. You could get 6th place and win 7 grand still, and like I'm only 16. If you win time and time again, how do you carry that drive to every competition? You know, that takes a different beast.
Chad's always like street spin is his thing. Like he loves it. That's like in his blood. And so I think it just gives motivation.
I think these guys want to be the best at what they do. I mean, they have a competitor's drive in them. They want to be able to do this for a long time, so they want longevity.
I've like wanted to obtain the skills that I've had, and I put in so many reps to do it that at this point it's like maintaining it.
The biggest difference I see with the action sports community versus like field and court athletes and teams that I've worked with is these guys don't have an off season. With these guys, it's like, oh, I'm filming next week, and then I'm in Australia competing, and then I'm going to practice today, and it's just so all over the place.
His riding is going in a different direction. He's getting better and better at what he's doing.
It feels good to know that I like have something to do with the way BMX is ridden today even.
That's that impact. We held on, though.
Game of Bike Invitational, Salt Lake City.
When I think about somebody who is the most important to my career, it would be Dennis. He's done so much for me as far as giving me the keys to being able to do it.
This is important for BMX. We don't have very many opportunities to do stuff like this, so yeah, we got to take it serious.
Nothing to nothing. Let's start this thing.
Being able to be in the mix the way I am, I still have so much heart and determination and love for the game that it will never fizzle out. If you want to play a game of bike, we could really play. In those moments, I definitely still have that drive in me, and I definitely still have want to win and that competitiveness.
Jack really moves on to the next round. He still has that tiger in him, you know. Even if it's the game of bike, you know, it's this fun thing. It's like he has it and he wants to step up.
I've never given up, and I always try. If that's the lesson I'm trying to teach, it would be that.
I'm there, and I want it bad, just like anyone else does, you know?
I'm just super thankful that I was able to push myself. I hope Matt take this whole shit home for real. Bracelet's tough. Closest I could ever beat a Pac right here.
Fashion means everything to me. I feel like I've cared about clothes since I was pretty young. My dad, him being from Detroit, he always kind of had that cool sense of style. He had a big influence on letting me express myself through clothes and like taking me to go get them. My dad would help me go find all the number 7 hats because that's the size I fit. He always cared about it like I did. It was instilled in me. That's the reason why I'm me, you know what I mean? These little details that I've gathered under his wing. He's like a stand-up for your son type of dude. Kind of made me more thankful knowing the situation of being adopted.
How old were you?
28, yeah. And he had been wanting to tell me since I was like 18, and I'm sure even before that, but it was hard to choose a time. He came over bawling, crying one day. This was before I had Kai. This wasn't just, you know, bloodline. This was something you chose to do. This is something like, you went out of your way to be my dad, you know, and people that have kids don't even go out of their way to be dads sometimes. It's just this weird like flip. It's like you're in the Matrix, like your parents told you one day they're just not your parents. And the first time ever holding my dad versus him holding me, crying. As far as being those people for me, I couldn't view them any different. I literally looked at them like I was like, I look like you, my mom, I look like my dad. Like I couldn't even fool myself. I never even asked the question. Like I thought I looked like. It really just shows it's really not blood, it's love.
Hold on.
This is pretty much where the most expensive machines I've ever seen in my life are.
I think he's at a point in his career now where he gets to choose what's next and what direction you go.
He's motivated. I see that throughout his whole life, putting his all into everything.
But the infamous OB skate park, this is one of my meccas. There's like a lot of rails and ledges and classic California skate park vibes with the concrete. San Diego's a special place, so it's got to breed special people. That's like a part of my DNA, is to always like shine and stand out.
There's a bunch of stuff from BMX as far as life lessons.
The fact of never giving up. You know, we try a trick and never stop because we love it. It's just a purity in that. Yes, I want to accomplish great things still and win, but like those things have built this foundation for me to live this way. So it's like, if I can continue that motivation and dig deep, I think I could still be out there winning that stuff. I'm just a believer in just letting it be and being free. That's what's got me here this far, and like going from racing and letting go of that constraint and just going with my heart.
BMX has been my whole life forever. It's all I know. It's like, when I think about it, I just think of my first passion. For now, I'm just so thankful for the spot I'm in. I feel like that's what success is, as how I measure it, is just being able to do what I love every day.
Ooh, that's the biggest truck I've ever done in my life.